Is this during Josie's birthday weekend? Okay, yeah. Okay. Awesome. So we're gonna have my phone in my hand. Okay. We don't need to plan them right now, do we? Okay, next slide.
Welcome back, lacrosse friends, to the 2018 Aleš Hřebeský Memorial. I'm Stephen Stamp, joined once again by Tanner Fetch, who's just getting his headset all set up.
Yes,
nice,
I am, slowly but surely.
Cords wrapped around the post here.
One of those curly cords, so it's trying to tug me back in.
Začalo utkání mezi týmy Megamen a Tel
We're already
Aviv.
pretty tight.
Now start match between teams Megamen and Tel Aviv.
Good catch by Keith Gagne, noticing the clock was at 10:45 and counting for some reason.
Great call by the official here.
Down.
Catching that early.
You're such a suck up.
Kanye from BC. He's done a few of these, as well as he was in Finland last year. Really involved on the official side of things.
Oh, he's a fantastic ref. I have a ton of respect for him.
For sure. Looks like a pretty good crew.
Sending out the link.
Boom. And again, like you said, follow Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, anywhere that can be followed, liked, shared. You can definitely join us on there.
Use the hashtag AHM2018. It's the place to be part of the action. And we are underway now with the clock ticking up as it is supposed to do. Tel Aviv, Gold Star Tel Aviv, Jakob Silberlicht with the ball, hands it off. They are driving to the net. There's Chad Culp with the first shot of the game. Culp, who played for Israel at the 2015 World Championships, and I'm sure they'd love to get him back in the program. He has retired from the National Lacrosse League. He is coaching in the Arena Lacrosse League, helped to coach with the Whitby Steelhawks.
It's a little crackling or something.
Yeah, got a little crackling going on.
Oh, and sneaks one through his Castle.
Castle just takes that shot for the Megamen, finds a hole past Bailey Brown.
From the restraining line, in fact. Well, just slightly inside, few steps.
Again, as is so often the case, traffic a factor. You can see about 3 defenders kind of in a line. It's a bit of a syzygy there.
Nice shot, though. Nice underhand release. Puts that one there, glove side on the tender.
Megamen with a lot of talent.
Megamen goal scored by number 11, George Castle.
Might be the win. There's a lot of wind here. As we said earlier, we're
number
hoping it
22,
won't
Joe
affect
Steiner.
the
Gol Megamen, střídí hráč číslo 11, George Castle. Asistem hráč číslo 17, Lucerinou a hráč číslo 22, Joe Steiner.
Drive to the net, and Kyle Bergman evens things up. A nice little solo effort after taking the pass. Just a great cut to the net and finishing far side past Menino.
I just want to take a panoramic view. Like, this is spectacular.
It is. And we've got not mountains, but very high hills. I don't think, they're kind of the foothills, I would guess. Have some mountains here, and all around we're tucked in a
Tel
little bit of a
Aviv goal
valley
scored by
below
number
them.
43, Kyle Bergman. Assisted by number 16, Brian Hunter.
Yeah, just a couple minutes in, each team gets one.
Gol Tel Aviv, střídí hráč číslo 43, Kyle
Bergman feeds it
Bergman.
to Culp, goes around the world, just misses.
16, Brian
Ball
Hunter.
is snagged there by Ori Bar-David, throws it across, comes back out to Ori Bar-David off the back wall, and Bar-David is the poster child for the Israeli Lacrosse Federation, what they are doing. He is a native Israeli who was part of the early camps that these players put in. All the players who play for Israel, and these guys who are playing for Gold Star Tel Aviv that are over from the States, come over and spend time in the country building the program, building the game of lacrosse, having clinics for the kids, running leagues, they officiate, they do all kinds of things. And it is a very cool process, and their plan is to have a team full of native Israeli players in the next decade. There's a chance for the Megamen.
That club has honestly grown so much since the inception of it.
Yeah.
Obviously him being a key factor there.
Nate Menninger runs it across mid-floor, hands it off to Silberlicht, who will play at both ends. You see those white helmets with the blue Star of David. Those are the Israel national team helmets. The guys wearing them, such as Kyle Bergman there with a shot and a goal on the run. What a quick release by Bergman. The pass was perfect, allowing him to do it, and he takes advantage.
That was a nice Lyle Thompson style release when you're coming across the top, and then you just fire it back the way you came. Boom, nice far side rip there, down by the ankles of the goaltender.
That's so hard to adjust to as a goalie. I mean, you know that better than any. I think that's actually near side he came to. Well, it was his far side. It become his near side because he'd crossed the floor. So
when he came across half, Lyle Thompson does a good job of shooting back the way he came, which was not exactly what happened there, but similar peeling across the top.
Tel Aviv goal scored by number 43, Kyle Bergman. Assisted by number 14, Matthew Popper.
Part of that was just his speed.
Gol
Part
Tel
of it is
Aviv,
the wind
střídí
whipping
hráč
around.
číslo
There's Chad Culp with the
43,
ball.
Kyle Bergman. Asistují mu hráč číslo 4, 14, Matthew
Cuts out around
Popek.
to pick, feeds it down off the roll, but not able to be picked up by Ryan Hunter.
We got a penalty coming here for the
Slashing
slash.
call.
Yep.
So Israel or
1
Gold
minute.
Star Tel Aviv will go to the power play. Not sure what that crackling and popping is. A little nervous about it.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Hope it doesn't sound too bad to all of y'all listening in.
I sure hope not. So far, the production has been really great.
Oh,
Thanks so much,
fantastic.
Steven Stamp, for coming out all the way out to Prague and
I'm excited.
participating in something like
I
this.
am pretty stoked. I am already planning to come back
Megamen
next year. If they'll have
penalty,
me.
player number 42,
Bergman, up to Culp. He's on top of the power
1
play.
minute, slashing.
Popek, sorry.
Megamen vyloučen
Matthew
hráč
Popek.
číslo 42, Vin Kuren
Shot
na
goes
1
wide,
minutu
though.
za sekání.
Megamen got an Eric Turner trying to fight his way through. Turner, I've heard, is heading out to try out for the Coquitlam Adanacs this summer in the Western Lacrosse Association.
He's a good lacrosse player. He played
He
with the
is.
St. Albert Crude in Alberta, Rocky Mountain Lacrosse League, and
That
really
pass-
developed from there. You know?
Yeah, that pass, handcuffed Culp. Here comes Turner. Sees there are a couple of Israeli players back there, so he's just going to hold up and hand it off to Mike Blocko. Blocko had a strong game this morning. Boy, he was a master of the touch pass and the touch shot. Will Murphy gets it, who was from the Baltimore area. I was wondering this morning if he was from Saskatchewan, part of the Murphy clan. There is a Will Murphy, right? There's Brandon and
There's
isn't
Brandon,
there a Will
there's
in there?
Sam. I don't think
No
there's a
Will?
Will, but
Okay.
there is 5 of them. So
Well, Will Murphy gets it back. He is from Baltimore. Thank you to the Twitter person who let me know. There's
we'll
Blocko.
accept him as one of our
You
own.
wouldn't mind having him on the Brewers, eh?
Yeah.
He could give
Make
you a hand at President's Cup.
push, yeah.
Yeah. A little pressure here from Smith, or sorry, Peter Saya putting the pressure on, but Gold Star Tel Aviv gets it ahead to Chad Culp.
I like the white uniforms. They're pretty sharp.
They
The
are
all
pretty
white,
sharp. Very clean look.
the white helmets. Looks good.
There's a shot by Culp, whipping it backwards. No problem for Menino. Menino's shirt is very wide. It's a wide goalie shirt.
It is a little wide.
And a bit dressy, like a dress. down onto the
curtsy?
pads. Yeah.
Are these the
There's
try-hard?
Sereno. I'm not sure. They may well be. There's Drew Candy. Takes a shot that was just stopped by Bailey Brown. It looked like Candy may have him on the far side. Nice to see Drew Candy back in the game. Long time National Cross League and CLA player playing in MSL. There's a bounce shot that goes wide. And then Silberlick completes the somersault. That ball heads out into the stands. And like somebody was looking a little uncomfortable with that ball coming near him. Dude, you're at the Hřebeský. Balls are going to fly around a little bit.
I actually got hit with the ball here sitting in the stands earlier
Were
today.
you paying attention?
Nope.
It's your own fault.
It was during warm-ups. I don't watch.
Good point.
Caught me off guard.
Good point. I was watching warm up with some guys the other day, and a ball came flying into the rink, landed right in the guy's beer, splashed beer all over the place, knocked his cup over.
The rule is you have to finish your beer when that happens.
There was nothing to finish. It went everywhere. Here comes Gold Star Tel Aviv. Nice pass. Oh, the pass just too far. I thought that Kevin Harper was going to be able to get that through. Kevin Harper, a great two-way player for Israel. He is wearing one of those white Israel national team buckets, and he is tremendous. You can play him up front, you can play him in the back end. Generally goes with the transition role because he is so good up and down the floor. There's Blocko. Feeds it through to Thomas Yek, but Yek couldn't quite finish it. Bailey Brown rips that pass to Harry Friedman.
Nice job of drawing the defender to him and dish. You know, draw and dish.
Bergman, little reach out fake. Now he hits it to the cutter behind the back. Nice effort. Eric Fisher couldn't quite finish. He is a young player. Oh, and he is flattened. But then Bergman finishes with the shot. Emil Moravec just knocked Eric Fisher into next week.
Makes him pay the price for that one. As he's on the turf there.
And that's where, you know, the big hit looks great.
Boom.
But Moravec, you can see, he's just abandoned his spot to go and lay that hit.
He laid the hit, and then he almost creates a screen.
Coming back.
Yeah, which gives a lot of trouble for the goaltender.
Great shot by Bergman. I mean, that's a guy who can shoot on the run. He can shoot from a catch and shoot from a spot. There's a shot by Seth Muller, just drifts a little bit over top of the net. Great stretch here for Gold Star Tel Aviv. They've pulled ahead 3-1. We're nearing the 10-minute mark.
Gold Star Tel Aviv goal scored by number 43, Kyle Bergman.
Will Murphy going to the net, dive shot. Nice save, Bailey Brown.
And pair number 40, Matthew Popek.
Good effort by Nate Menninger.
Goal Tel Aviv.
All kinds of pressure on him, but he very calmly finds Kevin Harper. Up and finishes.
Matthew Fleipen.
The NLL veteran. That's a beautiful feat. I told you Kevin Harper's good. Not that you didn't know that.
No, of course.
You're in Israel. You're in Turku.
Yep, I sure was. And there was a lot of talent there. Obviously, Israel being the champions of the tournament for the first ever Euros.
That was that final against the Czech Republic is one of the funnest, best lacrosse games I've seen from all levels. I mean, it was just such terrific lacrosse, terrific effort by both teams. The passion, the drive. Ball goes out of play. Gold Star couldn't quite track it down to the Megamen. Trailing 4-1. They're going to try to get things going again. Eric Turner passes it down to Sereno. Doesn't quite connect. Bailey Brown out of his net. He can't get it. Garner can't get it. Eventually, it's Fleipan that comes up with it. And Silberlicht all alone up front. Man coming off the bench. The change was okay, but Silberlicht finds a spot past Menino, and Gold Star is flying.
You got to be aware of where, obviously, the guy that's supposed to be covering you is he's sneaking behind. You need to send somebody.
Yeah, and Silberlicht just managed to get out alone
and leads this breakaway using his speed and puts his stick side.
No fakes, just sees a spot he likes and rips it home.
Runs in, fires it home.
If you think you've got a spot, you don't have to fake.
No.
That's the whole point of a fake, right? Is to open a spot up if there's one there already. Curran will come up with this ball. Vin Curran.
Gold Star Tel Aviv, goal scored by number 77, Jacob Silberlicht.
Harry Friedman.
Assisted by number 40,
Matthew Fleipen. He really impressed me, improving as the tournament went on in Turku last summer.
Číslo 77, Jacob
Silberlicht. And Ryan Hunter will move the ball to the boards. There's Bergman.
Matthew Fleipen.
They know how dangerous he is. Moravec comes way out to check him and now retreats and lays the wood on him. The plastic, Ori Bar David going for a run around the outside. Quick jump and release.
Whoa, and then
Franklin Parr, that one takes off.
The Jumbotron.
Hopefully everything's okay. It still looks good.
Couple pixels now.
Take out a pixel here, pixel there. Blocko walked by Rathauser. Jonathan Rathauser. We go over to Lou Sereno. Sereno, a real ambassador for this game. One of those guys you see at all these tournaments, just great guy, terrific player. Candy can't quite, Jack can't quite handle that ball. Rathauser keeps shoving him away. Saya goes down low. Nice move by Blocko. What a pass. The backdoor feed to George Downey. I'll tell you, Mike Blocko.
Better save there.
Yeah, that was a great save by Bailey Brown. I'm a big Mike Blocko fan. I did not know him before today, and I've already seen him make 3 or 4 plays that just really blew me away.
Yeah, he's looking good so far.
Shovel pass to Eric Holt. He can't quite get the shot off. That's going to be through the crease. Yeah, it was just stepping on the line. Joe Stainer going after that ball, and then he played the ball. Culp comes back wearing his New England Black Wolves helmet, the last team he played with in the National Lacrosse League. Stutter step. Gets it across to Bar David. Nice job not stepping in the crease. Great proprioception. And the outside rip stopped by Menino. He doesn't know where the rebound is. Now he grabs it. Fisher was jumping in, but Castle did a great job getting in position to block his access to the crease area. 5-1, we're in the final minute 40. Great job to strip it by Silberlicht. He's one of the Israeli players who has served some time in the Army and in great shape. He is just a mountain of a man. Bergman running down below, lobs it back up to Silberlicht. 12 on the shot clock. Silberlicht backing his way in, trying to do it all himself, and that's not going to work out well. But he gets it picked as it goes off the pass to Ori Bar David. Here comes George Castle. He's got one with him. Shoots it low. Bailey Brown with the save.
Nice.
Minute to play here in the first half. Klima will take the outlet pass.
Nice stick save. Good job of really corralling and controlling that rebound, not allowing it to pop out for that loose ball and potentially that garbage goal in front.
Eric Fisher up to Fleipen. Gold Star That's just 4 players on the floor. Oh. Now they send someone in, they score 4-on-5 Hunter. Nifty move by Ryan Hunter. Apparently again, 4-on-5's okay.
Lacrosse fans, this is that draw and dump. He draws 2 and then dishes it down low and it's put home. No one there to cover him. Again, sucking the defenders, give it to the open guy. Works every time.
Every time. 60% of the time, it works every time.
That's our new line.
It is. I believe it's from Anchorman.
It is from Anchorman.
There you go. Thank you. 8 seconds left. Thomas Yek has it. Spins. Gets the shot off. Nice save. Bailey Brown has been sharp, maintaining that 6-1 lead. Gold Star Tel Aviv. We are going to take a break for the half so that you can watch the Uncommon Fit commercial that we talked over last game. I didn't realize we got a tweet from Uncommon Fit saying the face you make when Steven Stanton, Tanner Fetch talk over your commercial. We'll go to the commercial. We'll let you hear that because it's a good one, I'm sure.
Megamen and Gold Star Tel Aviv.
Apologize. Thanks for being with us, folks. We'll be right back.
Perioda utkání mezi týmy Megamen a Gold Star Tel Aviv. Stav utkání je 1-6 pro Gold Star Tel Aviv. Score is 1-6 for Tel Aviv. Začala druhá perioda utkání mezi týmy Megamen a Gold Star Tel Aviv. Stav utkání je 1-6 pro Gold Star Tel Aviv. Now start second period between teams Megamen and Tel Aviv. Score is 1-6 for Gold Star Tel Aviv.
All right, welcome back, lacrosse friends. We've been talking for the last minute 10 about a number of very fascinating topics.
And the volume was off.
But I hadn't turned up the volume after halftime, so I wanted to make sure everyone could hear the Uncommon Fit commercial, which was fantastic. So welcome back. We were just saying that we apologize. Oh, here's a play by Blocko. We're apologizing for any audio issues. Serena with the shot. That one stopped by Bailey Brown, and here we go the other way.
Apologizing for any audio issues as
the audio is turned off. Just say apparently when the in-house or in-arena announcer is on, it's a little tough to hear us. Not sure what we can do about that, but we'll have a chat. We'll have a chat with the crew and see if there's something we can do to address that. Bergman on the run, pulls it down, realizes he's got no shot. Across the top, Popek gives it back to him. Bergman has 2 to shoot, gets it off and scores! Just at the last second on the shot clock and finds a hole. Man, Kyle Bergman, he is deadly when he is on, and he is on.
He is. And again, this was a nice pick at the top, nice seal, which created that opening lane to kind of peel along the restraining line. And as soon as he got to the center of the floor, rifles one home. Makes it 7-1 now. And again,
here's the replay. You can see he's just running through the middle and just gets Menino going the wrong way. And I mean, that it looks fairly simple sometimes. Oh, big hit by Ori Bar David.
By number 43.
You're going to say there's a push on the back while the player was down. And Curran,
19,
oh no, it was on the Megamen.
Number 16,
so Gold Star Tel Aviv will get the ball.
Gol Tel Aviv, střílí hráč číslo 43, Kyle
But it can be so deceptive when you get a good shooter like Bergman, trying to figure out where he's going.
Hráč číslo 16, Ryan Hunter.
Yeah, you can fool the goaltender sometimes, and obviously that's what happened there. And he finds success in doing that. Kind of tricking it up, switching it up here with his shot selection.
Long pass up the floor, and Blocko. Great athletic play to catch that ball, turn, and dump it over the shoulder of Bailey Brown. Yeah, somebody smoking a cigarette up in the booth. That does not happen in broadcast booths in Canada.
Welcome to Prague.
Yeah. Most of the things in Prague I like.
Yeah, you know what? It's a pretty beautiful city, great
oh
people,
my God.
good
Radokin
times.
is fantastic. Prague, gorgeous old buildings.
This tournament is one of the greatest tournaments, if not, you know, the greatest tournament here in box lacrosse world.
Broken stick on the floor, so the player runs off. I mean, it is. It's right up there. And, I mean, for those of you over in North America who have seen the Lasnai, or
yes,
I mean, it is based on this. And
Megamen
the organizers will gladly say this is the one that inspired them, and this is what they're aiming to achieve. Shot off the wrong foot by Garner. Got something on it, but just a little bit wide. Trying to avoid the crease. Not able to, and Megamen get it back. I almost get confused once in a while because the Megamen uniform looks so much like Israel colors from the Euros.
Sure, yeah.
Throws you off they're Israel. It does, just for a second. I like them though. They're pretty nice gear.
I do like them, yeah.
Newarth, sorry. Hands it off. Silberlick getting there. Murphy realizes at the last second that he was there. Murphy plows through on his offside, looking for someone to pass to, shovels it back to Sereno. Lou Sereno, low shot saved by Bailey Brown. Brown, I'm pretty sure still has a year of junior left.
It's great to see a young athlete like that too. So successful at such a young age.
You're so cute calling goalies athletes. Just kidding. No, they are athletes. That's what we used to have when I was a rower for Canada and at a fairly high level. Shot, what a rip by Hunter! Buries it, it bounces off Menino. He can't believe it because he got a good chunk of that one.
An underhand rip. Kind of hit the post, hit the glove, kind of bounced around in that area.
Yeah, it's a little pinball action. Just watch that as it just ricochets back and forth. This will be a great angle. I love these cameras. Oh, got just not quite enough.
Throws his arms up.
I was going to say, we used to have the same discussion with coxswains, who would be the people who steered the boat and called out commands and that. And people don't really get what a coxswain does. They do. They are a very important part of the group. But that was great. Are they athletes? They sit there. They're not actually doing anything physical. Goalies definitely have a physical demand. And if you've ever had to wear the gear and go out and play, you know how demanding it is. You do, of course. I'm talking about everyone else. That pass is picked off. We're going to have a...
Everybody else seems to think the goalie's just standing there.
Oh, it's a moving pick. Well... Sometimes you do.
You gotta move.
Yeah. Long outlet pass. Great job by Drew Candy. Great to see Drew Candy back and playing at such a high level. I'm not sure when he last played or how much, where he's been playing, if he has, but he showed he's still got something in the tank. Eric Turner passes it off. Smith is stripped. Flaypan going after it. Gets the ball and bounces it ahead. What a play to Harper, just too high. That was a brilliant athletic maneuver by Matthew Flaypan. They do come up with it. Vin Curran gets the ball, runs down. His shot hits Silberlick, looked like in the side of the head. Goes over to Blocko, gets it back up to Stainer. It's 8-2 for Gold Star Tel Aviv. The Megamen have not played a bad game. Just Gold Star taking advantage of all their opportunities, and a lights-out shooting performance by Kyle Bergman is really the difference.
Is Boston home base for Megamen, or?
I believe so.
Okay. kind of curious about that. I know they've been to the Sin City Box Classic and been
Possible I'm incorrect.
They've won this tournament.
Watch this play. Here's the replay of the Flapen play as he is knocked down.
Pass.
One hand leaning on his elbow and bounces it about 3 inches too high.
Just about there.
That was gorgeous.
That
Catch
was
Culp trying to fight
replay-worthy.
through. It was. Thanks, guys, for putting that one up. Holt picks up Bergman as Moravets will take Culp, who slips through, gets a shot off, but hits the crossbar. Big smile, the Chad Culp smile. I'm fairly sure that Hinda Koza Culp and the young Culpomaniacs were making their way over here as well.
So a too many men call here.
There you go. So the Megamen will go short-handed.
Just
we do that all the time.
early.
For those of you at home, you can't see us, but we do stuff, Tanner and I, all the time. We'll indicate.
We're making
the signals to let each other know what's going on.
Yeah.
Moving pick, the hand to the elbow, the too many men or illegal substitution, the one arm on top of the other.
It's the referee in me.
We need to have a camera on us to see for a live interactive experience.
There you go.
I got a little referee in me. I did a little basketball
Megamen
reffing
penalty,
thing.
1 minute, too many pairs.
It's good
Gold
to get
Star.
another
Megamen
perspective of the
vyloučen
game.
na
Yes,
1 minutu
Gold
za
Star
přílišného
on the power
hráče
play.
na
Culp
hřišti.
at the top, takes the ball back. They're just working perimeter for now. Bergman, skip pass. Ripped shot, a little bit wide, but it comes straight off the boards back to Gold Star. Bergman has it in the shooter spot. He's faking and shooting and scores. And Menino can't believe it, but that's just that's a shooter's goal because not many people find that little spot.
Again, shooting around some traffic, and it's just the upper 5 hole there, closer to where you hold the stick above the spoon, and it just sneaks in there.
And Nate Glazer just can't believe the defender, number 26 for Megamen. They just kind of looks up in the sky like, how did that get in? Well, Kyle Bergman's a great shooter. That's how that got in. Because if you were right, well, maybe you put that in. I don't tend to hit those little holes. As long as you were throwing behind the back, you'd have it.
I'm a sneaky little rascal out there, I'll tell you guys that.
Tanner Fetch playing the other day in an exhibition game after Martin O'Neill's goalie clinic. Is that when you suited up?
Yeah, sure was.
Came out, plays a lefty forward, buried one.
Yes, I did.
Not like the 3 I buried last year at
here we go.
the game in Turku, but that's okay.
Yeah.
One's good for you as a goalie.
Well, we're both all-stars. What can we say?
There you go. 5.5 minutes to go. It's 9-2 Gold Star. And it looks like we have a penalty coming. Drew Candy's going to go off. He's got a big smile for the official with whom he doesn't quite agree. He's saying he bent over.
Is there a replay on it? Or?
I think they just showed it while we were talking.
We missed it.
Megamen
Because
penalty,
if you do bend
player
over,
number
fans,
79,
if you
Drew
duck, it is
Candy,
not
1 minute, cross-checking. Vyloučení na straně Megamenu, vyloučen hráč číslo
Culp gets over
79,
that
Drew
shot
Candy
on the
na
far
1
side,
minutu za
bounces up and
cross-check.
into the mesh. Matthew Popek goes back to play defense, take away the fast break chance. Boston down 9-2 with 5 minutes to go, even shorthanded. You know they're going to be pushing, trying to get some goals here. Lucerino trotting across the top, throws it back to the far side. Blocko cuts underneath Kruder. Nice job to recover, and Kevin Harper was there to help anyway. It's hard to find an open lane to the net when you're shorthanded. They get Serino, who rips one. Whoa. There's a way to get the ball in the net from outside the restraining line. What a shot by Lou Serino.
Serino rifles one sidearm. Was that outside the restraining line?
It was.
Let's double check.
It's outside the yellow line.
Jeez, that's a soccer. What are those yellow lines? That's a soccer pitch, I'm pretty sure, because I see soccer goals back behind the bleachers there in the corner.
Ooh, maybe.
They do a little indoor soccer here. They do
mini soccer, kids soccer.
Megamen goal scored by number 17, Lucerino.
Gold Star with the ball, Kevin Harper all alone, scores! They got one back, Megamen did. Lucerino with a beautiful shot, but then right off the face-off, Harper takes the pass and just...
Kevin Harper with a twister. Almost a twister move.
That's a beauty.
Yeah.
You really see it from here again. Oh, that is a hard twister.
Yeah.
To get it going back the other way. So difficult for goalies to judge, it looks like, when you get that twister going exactly, because you can go either way. When you come overhand and get that twister going, you can change direction at the last second.
Sure.
Here's another chance right off the face-off and another goal. What an effort there by Peter Moran.
Tel Aviv goal scored by number 13, Kevin Harper.
Wow, and another great goal here by Tel Aviv. Again, the spin. splits the D with that shot and puts it home. Here's another look at it, fans. And again, it's that spinorama, gets that front foot, transfers the weight from foot to foot, and rifles this one home. Another great goal here to make it 11-3 as we're closing in on the final minutes of this half.
Tel Aviv goal
Yeah, and the
scored by
Megamen,
number
who
9,
dropped their
Peter
morning
Moren.
game 10-8 to the
Gol Tel
Istanbul
Aviv
Sultans,
střílí hráč
will
číslo
be
9, Peter
eliminated
Moren.
from contention for the championship, which a bit of a surprise. They're a good club. That again is what's going on with this top 12 teams being seated in the gold tier. It's making the competition on the first day fantastic. And you know, I mean, if you're playing with top teams, you lose your first 2 games, you weren't going to be in the championship anyway, most likely.
There you go.
You got to win something. And boy, Boston played. I mean, this is one of the better played games I've seen by a team losing 11-3. I don't think Boston has been that bad in this game, to be honest.
Looking for the moving pick call. They do get it.
A little overzealous.
Yep. With the push.
2:10 to go. 11-3. Gold Star is up. Great pressure from Eric Turner on Matthew Flapin. Pass through to Parker, doesn't connect. He's going to get flat and penalty coming. Go ahead.
Nice shout out to Scott Joyner, who won this tournament with the Megamen in the past. He's watching from home. He was actually originally supposed to come with the Megamen this year, but unable to do so due to work commitments.
Yeah, I mean, they have been a power through the years at this tournament. And you'll see right here.
Huge.
It's just that cross check.
Yep.
Drawing the penalty. So, Gold Star.
Megamen penalty pair number 26, Nate Glasser, 1 minute cross-checking. Megamen vyloučen hráč číslo 26, Nate Glaser na 1 minutu za cross-check.
Megamen coming forward.
Had that guy off the bench there, but again, you don't want to force it.
You're down 11-3 with a minute and a half to go. You might want to force it.
Yeah, you might as well. Just throw it in there.
Now you're short-handed, so you're killing a penalty, but you can't. Yeah. Curran still with the ball. Gets a pick from Stainer. That's a solid pick. And now Menino heading to the bench. He has just realized that the hand is up. It'll be a slashing call to Chad Culp, who just has the big Culpomania smile. Culpomania is alive and well and living in Radotin.
And again, some discussions with the officials on the way to the penalty box.
So he gets the slash first and then delay of game for not going quickly enough into the box as they were having a bit of a chat.
Basically, could have been an unsportsmanlike, could have been a delay of game. That was kind of the intention there.
Not going to matter a whole lot. It's 11-3 and there's a minute 10 left.
Yep.
Flapin. Oh! Loses possession, dunk goal. That's a beauty. Call that one.
Nice.
There we go. Keith Gagne. He was only delaying while he made sure he didn't get run over.
Tangled up there with a player around his ankle.
What a play by Will Murphy and a pretty good play by Keith Gagne to make the goal call. That's a gorgeous athletic play.
Yeah. Showing the athleticism there. From behind the goal, scoops it. Oh, and dunks it. That's a beautiful goal, yeah.
And obviously the head, I mean, one rule, the head of the stick has to be ahead in front of the goal line. But how could it not be if it came down in? So you don't really have to worry about that too much in that situation. There's only if it bounces off someone.
A little bit of incidental contact with the goalie's okay. You can use the post and the crossbar to propel the ball in there, which is different than Canadian lacrosse if you do play by those rules back home. Back in Canada, I guess, or wherever you may be watching.
One of the fans just yelled to the refs, "You're delaying the game, let's go," after he gave Culp his delay of game.
Now they're going to have to put the referee in the box.
There you go. 1 minute for you. 1 minute to play, and it's 11-4. Put that goal up. That was a beautiful goal by Will Murphy. He deserves it up on the board. Glazer comes out of the box. Power play for the Megamen. They're going to battle to the finish here. Chris Friedman came up with it, makes a little outlet pass. Here comes Matthew Flapin. He's going to run down behind the goal line. Moravets is out there banging bodies still. Ori Bar David has it. Just shovels it over. Hard shot fake. And the shot clock will expire on Gold Star Tel Aviv. So we're down to 21 seconds. And
So a little bit of a delay here. And a penalty call for the slash.
slashing call to Peter Saya. And it takes a bit of adjusting. I mean, you see North American hockey teams come over to Europe and take a while to adjust at, World Championships, World Juniors. Same thing for North American lacrosse players come over, and the European referees have, a different way of calling the game, and it can be a little tighter, and you've got to adjust. And sometimes it takes a little while, and in 30-minute games, it's hard to find that time to be able to adjust. Thanks so much, everyone, for being with us here. We've got 18 seconds left in the game. I'm Steven Stamp with Tanner
Megamen
Fetch. Right now it's 11-4,
Peter Saya, 1 minute holding.
Gold Star Tel Aviv.
Megamen vyloučen hráč číslo 25, Peter Saya na 1 minutu zadržení.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's been a while. Here's a chance. Eric Holt off the post. Eric Holt and Drew Candy, two of the biggest, toughest guys you will find on the lacrosse floor. Both have glorious chances to score. Both bring the ball off the
Megamen
post.
a Gold Star Tel Aviv. Stav utkání je 3-11 pro Gold Star Tel Aviv.
Satisfaction.
Yes,
Match between
get that
teams
late
Megamen
goal.
and Gold Star Tel Aviv. Score is 3-11
So the
for
final
Gold
score
Star Tel Aviv.
Is 11-4. It's up on Point Bench. You can follow all the stats, all the results on stats.pointbench.com, or just go to pointbench.com and go to the Aleš Hřebeský link. It's right at the top of the page, and you can see all the scores, the scoring leaders, everything that's going on throughout the course of the tournament, and of course watch all the games live on YouTube, on the LCC Routine page, and then they are all archived. You go to the page right now, and there's a whole bunch of games up. They go up shortly after the games are done. Thank you to Uncommon Fit for their contributions and sponsorship to this tournament. I am Steven Stamp with Tanner Fetch. Final thoughts on this game, Tanner?
Great game, came out strong, both teams firing. High intensity, like I said, it seemed fast-paced, but it unfortunately didn't go in the favor of the Megamen. Tel Aviv is going to advance and play the London Knights tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken.
I have not searched that far. I've been focused on my games
That's
as
all
I
right.
go.
I'll let you focus on
Thanks,
that,
man.
and I will inform you that pretty sure that is how it's going to work out.
Nice. I've still got a couple of games after the opening ceremonies tonight that I'm going to be ready for.
Long day for you, Stanford.
It is a bit of a long game. LC Custodes against Alberta Warriors. That should be a classic matchup. That is at 7:40 p.m. Check time. That is 1:40 Eastern time, 11:40 in Saskatchewan, 10:40 on the West Coast.
There you go.
That's all. That's all I know. Everywhere else you got to look it up.
Too much math now.
I should have the world clock open if I'm going to start doing that. Thanks so much for being with us, lacrosse friends. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more lacrosse action from the Aleš Hřebeský Memorial 25th anniversary here in 2018 from Routine.
So don't go anywhere.